So guys, I am a energy reader. What I do for a living more or less is I read people. It's energy, right? And this isn't using any kind of system like astrology or numerology, right? This is literally looking at someone mainly through a picture and actually being able to connect to their energy and see who they are, what they're going through, etc. So I want to explain a little bit about how this actually works and how I'm doing it. So first things first, is not psychology based. So I'm not using my logical mind. I am not psychoanalyzing anything. I'm simply looking at someone and I'm connecting to their energy. So what's really fascinating about reading people is the eyes will tell you different things, right? So typically when someone takes a picture of themselves, the way the camera works, the left eye represents in the photo, the left hand sided eye represents the soul. Okay, so this is someone's soul. So this doesn't really reflect what's so much what is happening in the present moment. That's the right eye. The right eye tells you what's happening in the body, what's happening in the mind, in the current moment. The left eye will tell you what's happening in the soul. And also what I've discovered is you can actually see the childhood stuff like that is held within the left eye. It's interesting though, sometimes the left eye can also show like negative energy, or not negative energy, but like trauma and stuff like that. It really just depends. But for the most part, when you're looking at the left eye, that's where you can really pinpoint who someone is at their core, like who they are on a soul level. So if someone's being fake, if someone is not genuine, their right eye will seem really positive and smiley and happy, but you need to focus on that left eye. Look at their left eye and you will be able to see who that person really is. Second, so that's kind of the left side of the eye. It tells you the soul, it tells you who this person is at their core. Then you can switch over to the right hand side, right? The right eye represents the mind and the body. So what's actually happening for this person in the present moment, right? So typically as an energy reader, you're going to be able to see, I mean, obviously everyone's different. Like this is just how I read people, but like I can see, okay, is this person in fear? Is this person in their mind? Are they living in their head? Like, is this person grieving? Is this person dissociating? Is this person full of joy and happiness? Is this person's clear-minded? You know, there's so much you can see in someone's eye. Now what you have to remember when you're reading someone is you can energetically, well, I say you can, I mean if you have the gift, you can connect to someone's energy body, right? So you can actually feel their emotions, feel what's coming up. But besides the point, like you can, when I'm reading someone, I typically cover their right eye so I can focus on the left eye, see what's happening on the soul level. Then I cover up the left eye so I can see the right eye, see what's happening in the mind and body in the present moment. That's why it's so important, if you get a reading, you need to send me a picture that's as recent as possible. Ideally just take a selfie, but you know, that's how I'm going to be able to see what's happening in real time. And yeah, what I usually do is cover each eye, but also too, I like to look at both eyes as well, just to get a more overall picture. But you know, as someone who's gifted, okay, it sounds kind of egotistical, but just objectively, you know, it doesn't just mean me, anyone. Like personally, I'm what you would call clairsentient and clairvoyant. So I have the clear feeling, but then I can also see images as well. So that's something that comes through as well when I'm like looking at someone's picture. But yeah, you can really tell a lot about someone through a picture. They say a picture says 1,000 words, and people think it's bullshit. They think, oh, you can't read me. Everyone can be read, but also too, there's like a certain permission that needs to take place. Like you need to essentially give me permission. Like think of it like this, right? I could go to a house and I could look at someone's house and I could peek through the windows and I can see what's going on. But it's only when someone actually opens the front door and invites me into their house can I really see the full picture. So when it comes down to it, yes, you can read people, you know, just the basics on who someone is. But if you really want to go deep, like the person has to be willing, the person has to be open, and then that's when you can actually get the full picture and read someone fully. And that's really where the healing and the beauty of energy reading is a psychologist can sit there and ask you all these questions, but when you read someone's energy, I don't need to know your name. I don't need to know anything about you. I can just look at you and the answers will come through to me. Yes, I do need to ask questions because not everything's going to make sense straight away, but you can figure so much out. But really what I do personally is the fact that I'm more giving you insight into what you need to do right now to heal. That's kind of what I do, is like I'm telling people what do they need to do now to move forward. How do I give someone clarity? How do I give someone that true self perspective that maybe they've been lacking? So that's really what I do. And yeah, just thought I'd share that with you.